Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stacey, creator at Mother Naked. If you like this video, please like it, share it. If you like one of my other videos, please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram at mothernaked.shop. If you want to know more about my weight loss and pregnancy journey, that'll be coming up. That's at Trying to Be a Mama on Instagram and YouTube. So today I'm going to talk about having a candle business and suffering from OCD and anxiety. I thought I'd make this video because I get so many messages about how some of you guys suffer with the same things that I do. When you have anxiety and OCD, chronic anxiety, which is what I have, and OCD, I think you make everything a longer process. Things are more difficult, like simple things are more difficult to do. So there are different variations. Of course, like with everything, my anxiety won't be the same as someone else's anxiety. For me though, personally, I am diagnosed with OCD, intrusive thoughts, PTSD, trauma, and social anxiety. It's a mix. Mine all stems from being a full-time carer for my dad for nearly 6 years. When he had his strokes, I gave up everything, became a full-time carer, and he was literally everything to me. So I had the thing of losing him, and then losing the life that I had, and then losing it was just a lot of loss all at once for me. The main thing being him, because his left side of his brain was gone, basically. It was, if you looked on a scan, it would just be like total darkness. One side of his brain had gone, and he was still there, and I was so thankful to have that time with him that I did have, still as a carer. But the best friend that I knew had gone, so it was loving this completely new person. So all of that, it hurt my head and it hurt my heart, and I'm still suffering with the effects of that. There's no easy way to say it. I gained 100 pounds through it. I was an extrovert who turned an introvert. I was social who turned a loner. It was complete personality change for me. I'm hoping that as things get better, COVID hit. I was starting to feel a bit better, and then COVID hit. So I think that that plays an impact now. But I just can't wait to get out there a bit more now. And I'm just hoping things get better from now, really. So I just want to discuss some of these things and how it kind of affects your business. And hopefully some of the things I say might help you guys, or kind of feel less alone, basically, and that you're not doing it on your own, because it's very, 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 very difficult. I can't stress it enough. There are some things that I do on a daily basis, especially with my OCD, that it's just, it could be kind of too much some days, but I just have to push through it. And some days I don't push through it. Some days I just have to have kind of like a mental health day, I guess you'd call it. But sorry, this is why I didn't want to make this video. It's just a lot sometimes, especially with YouTube. I'm running a candle business, and then being affected the way I am with stuff. It's a lot. Stop. Okay, so OCD and intrusive thoughts. On a daily basis of candle business, we're talking every little thing. So with jugs and things, I use a separate jug for every single scent that I use, which is just good. It's good for anyone to do. I know a lot of you clean them out. You've got the stainless steel ones, and they're just cleaned out with dishwashers or whatever. But I use a separate jug, so I know that nothing can get into those that's not part of that mixture. And that's just what I do. It's just a great way of like helping the customers out if they have allergies or things like that, that I know that nothing else has got into that mixture. Power burning that I mentioned in a previous video, if you've watched it, it fills me with dread that a customer can just light a candle and leave it on all day. It literally fills me with dread, which is why I power burn a lot, power burn so much. And I mentioned in the power burning video that I continuously power burning. Even as I'm selling them, I still power burn every week. And I think that's just to kind of reassure myself that, no, your candles are good. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. All I can do is make sure my candles are as safe as can be and all my labels are legit. Speaking of labels, CLP, I've become the girl on YouTube that just drills into people about CLP labels. But, I mean, I don't think you can get safer and more compliant than a CLP label. I mean, they're the instructions that you've got, and allergy information, and it just makes me feel a lot better that them labels are correct. It's like all of it plays on your mind, with like insurance companies and things like that. For OCD and intrusive thoughts, I mean, it's like catnip. The idea of someone making a claim against you and then your insurance having to deal with it and something being wrong on your labels. So I do drill in a bit about CLP labels, but it's only to help you guys and to help myself, basically. It's just that kind of control of my actions. So you've got testing candles, labels, insurance. With OCD and intrusive thoughts as well, it makes my YouTube channel more difficult because I'm forever looking over my videos, making sure that I've not said anything that I shouldn't have said. So all of that plays a part. So YouTube is quite difficult. It's like we had a thing the other week about some trolls diving on a tech video that I dared to post about a website, from my own experience. And they just dove on it. I mean, I've got like something like 6 down likes and a few comments that were just like, it's like, go away. All of that doesn't help my anxiety and my OCD, which is why when I do my next tech website video next week, hopefully, the comments will just be off because I just can't put up with it. It's not even a thing of like not wanting to put up with it. I literally can't put up with it. Some of the things people say online. I mean, my mum, my family were worried that I wouldn't be able to deal with the comments on here, especially because all I try and do in these videos is help folk. That's it. I just try and help people. And it's just really annoying when people don't see that and they nitpick and things like that, and it's like, I do things this way and I don't mind. I actually like it when people come to me, especially on private message, and go, look, I think there's a problem with this, or I love it because then I make another video and I update people about it, and that's what I'm continuously doing at the minute. But I don't like it when people on YouTube comments be like, no, that's not right, you should be doing it like this, or you shouldn't do it like that, or you should do this. It's like, I'm sorry, Mrs. Perfect, or Mr. Perfect, you know, it does my head in. It doesn't cost anything to be nice to people and kind. So yeah, it's a lot with intrusive thought. I'm not going to give it up, but it is a lot. What's really annoying as well, when people say OCD or intrusive thoughts, especially intrusive thoughts, because I know some of them could be quite violent and in the ways, and it's nothing even, I've not got that, but even if I had, intrusive thoughts and OCD together mean we overly care. Like, basically they attack the worst thing that you could possibly think of, and your thoughts just drill into it. So it's people that overly care. They basically attack people that are actually kind and lovely and nice and wouldn't dream of doing anything to hurt anybody. And that's what they are. That's what intrusive thoughts are. PTSD, I'm not really going to go into the specs of that because it's just entirely personal to me. It doesn't really affect my candle business, apart from the daily kind of things that have already affected me over the years, but it doesn't really affect my business. Chronic anxiety and social anxiety, fun stuff. Even without lockdown, I was pretty much locked in my house. I don't like to go out that much. I used to, but I don't now. And when I used to see my friends kind of like once every week or 2 weeks, that's the only time that I go out. And when my family came to visit, so I was pretty much locked in before even lockdown happened. In lockdown, this might surprise you, but I've not actually been out. I think I've been out 3-4 times throughout the year. So 3-4 times ventured out my house, which is insane. But I don't want to. That's it. And it's probably more to do with the fear of COVID. Like I said, OCD and intrusive thoughts, they do play on it a bit. I gained 100 pounds, so I'm at the at-risk bracket of COVID. And I think that does play into all of that. I don't want to put myself at risk. I think I'll be much better when all this is over. I've started losing weight now as well. I'm a few pounds off 2 stone lost, which is awesome as well. I'm putting the things into change. Hopefully by June I'll have lost a lot of weight. I can start the process of pregnancy and all that. So I think it's going to get a lot better for me this year. Every day is a push for me, either YouTube or my candle business. I have lots of ideas on other stuff to do as well, which keeps me going. Biggest thing for me is not being able to see my family. I've got a hell of a close family. We're actually going to be living together, hopefully within a year, like 18 months or something. So we're really close family, and I think not seeing them has it hasn't helped, but it hasn't helped everybody. That's not just people that suffer with anxiety and OCD, that's just everyone. So I think COVID is definitely hard, affected everybody. So what helps me currently? I meditate. I can't stress it enough. I have this app called Clementine, actually. It's really great, short bursts of meditation. Sometimes if I'm feeling low, I might do it 3 or 4 times a day. They have like different kind of topics about what you're feeling. I love it. It's a free app, or at least it was when I downloaded it. I love Clementine, so if you want a meditation app, Clementine for me. Also with losing weight, I like weightlifting. I'm actually doing no cardio at the minute. It's just weightlifting. I love it. It makes me feel strong, powerful, in control, which is what you need when you suffer from these things. I actually use the app called Fitbod. Great, stunning. I've got myself barbells, dumbbells, what else I got? Bands, step-ups, lots of stuff. Kettlebells, I got it all. I use all that. And I love weight training. It's one of the best things that I think I've done for my mental health. If you suffer with any of the things that I do, I would love for you to share them in the comments or message me private on Instagram. I'm always there and I will always answer you. This channel has become a little bit of a community, somewhere safe for people. I won't allow trolls. There's certainly trolls trolling you guys. You'll just get blocked. I just want this YouTube and my Instagram to be a place of safety for people to ask questions. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Ask questions. I'd rather you ask the question than do it wrong. And if I can help, I will help. So I think all of that comes into making a nice, safe community of candle makers. So if you want to share your difficulties when making your candles and your candle business, I'd love to hear about kind of what do you have to kind of overcome to carry on and be strong and keep in control of your business, which is what you're doing if you suffer from any of these. So if you feel like putting your experiences down in the comments, please do. You'll have really nice responses to it, what you suffer from. It's a nice safe space over here. So if you want to share your experiences, please put them down in the comments or message me privately on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. If anyone's watched this video, I know it's a little bit out of the realms of what we normally do, but thank you anyway for watching. I will see you soon with another video.